Paul on the road to Damascus. There was a man called Saul. He hated Jesus. He hated anyone who followed Jesus. He hated them so much he threw them into prison. He went from city to city, hunting them down. He wanted to do this for the rest of his life. One day he headed for the city of Damascus. He knew followers of Jesus lived there. He would drag them out of their houses and throw them into prison. It didn't matter if they were men or women. If they believed in Jesus, that was their problem. Just as Saul and some of his soldiers came up to the city, a bright light flashed around him. He fell to the ground in shock. He covered his face. "Saul, Saul," came a voice. "Why are you persecuting me?"
"Who are you, Lord?"
said Saul. "I am Jesus, whom you are persecuting," said the voice. "Now get up and go into the city, and you will be told what you must do." The soldiers stood there speechless, looking around. They heard the voice but could see no one speaking. Then they looked at Saul flat on the ground. They helped him get up onto his feet. Saul opened his eyes, but he couldn't see.
"I can't see,"
he cried, and the soldiers grabbed his hands. They led him into Damascus and into a house on Straight Street. Saul sat there for 3 whole days praying and thinking about what Jesus had said to him on the road. He didn't eat a thing. Meanwhile, in the city lived a man called Ananias. God came to him in a dream. "Ananias," said God.
"Yes, Lord,"
said Ananias. "Go to the house on Straight Street. Ask for a man called Saul. He just had a dream that a man called Ananias will come to him and make him see again."
"But God,"
said Ananias.
"Saul came here to kill anyone who follows you."
"Go," said God. "This man will bring my fame to kings and countries. I will show him what it means to suffer for me." Ananias went and placed his hands on Saul.
"Brother Saul, Jesus appeared to you on the road and he sent me to you so you can see again. You will now be known as Paul."
Suddenly, scales fell from Saul's eyes and he could see. Suddenly, Saul knew what he wanted to do for the rest of his life. He would follow Jesus.